What's up, you guys? Plymouth Fury here. Where do I start? First off, let's start by well, not quite perfect, but I'll get her in editing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is a video. This is a video for the chosen ones, and y'all know who you are. It seems that lately there's been a plethora of videos of chosen ones. In other words, people who are chosen by, call them what you will, Buddha, Allah, whatever, Muhammad, it doesn't matter. It's all one God, one force, one essence, if you will, for lack of a better term. I don't want to trample on anybody's religion, because we all know where that ends, right? It ends in, oh, my God's better than your God. Oh, no, my God's better than your God. And then they throw missiles at each other, right? It's like a broken record, you know. It's like, listen, man. I did something. Those of you that follow me, you will know that, well, number one, you'll know that I'm 10 days sober. And today, 10 days sober yesterday, I should say, and today I sort of fell off. But for a good reason. Because, and this is why I haven't really been making videos lately, is because the last few days have been and I know why. You see, the thing with the whole drinking thing is that it makes it easier to do shit like this, right? But when it comes to fucking spiritual stuff, it fucks you up. It fucks up your discernment, is what it does. It fucks up your, I'm not going to say that it fucks up your judgment. Well, yes, I am going to say that. But in my case, it's more of a, I don't know how to explain it. It's more like a dependency thing. My judgment is still okay when I'm drunk, but when I'm drunk, I gotta go whole hog. Like, I gotta keep drinking until there's nothing left. That's just how it is with me. Some people can drink socially. I can't really, like, not with beer anyway. Like, beer, I have to have that beer every day in the morning. Then give me a beer, give me a beer, give me a beer, give me a beer. Out of all of you chosen, I got to be the drunkest. You know. And I'm going to tell you my story. I'm going to give my testimony. I've been listening to a lot of you guys. As just a couple of them. Well, I'll tell you what. At this time, and I know that a lot of you chosen look back on the last few days and go, what the heck was that? I'll tell you what it was. Ooh, being chosen is no duck walk. Because see, the thing is, those who are watching and that, and those who talk to us, and you chosen, you know the deal, right? With those people, the people we're talking about, those people that in the ears and that, you know. They know that we are silly humans, and that we fuck things up. And the reason we fuck things up is because we're tied into this whole rigmarole of oh, I gotta do this to get that and that to get this, and I gotta get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, just to pay to live in a box here and that's all bullshit. The real world, the true world, not this bullshit that we're looking at, works in the exact opposite way. You do nothing, you let go, and everything comes to you. If you have no doubt that it's going to happen, it happens. And I had no doubt that this was going to make me coffee. This is next. I went 10 days without drinking before I bought this bottle here. And it's not to get drunk off. It's just to have a sip every now and again when I get the chase. And when it's gone, it's over. This that there, I knew it was going to make me cough anyways, but I want to make an example. That is government weed. Weed I buy off the street does not make me cough like that. Just saying. Discernment is something else. Two weeks ago, well, those of you that have been following me know that I have a Mallory Weiss tear in my esophagus. It's been a battle, 2-year battle with this thing. Almost died a couple times, including the other day. Don't smoke government weed. Honest, it's fucking not good. It's not good at all. Every time I smoke government weed, it makes me cough my fucking lungs out. Normal weed, it doesn't do that, man. That shit ain't shit, man. Anyways, I hardly smoke anymore. That's on its way out. That's one thing about being chosen, man. The shit just starts to fall off. All you gotta do is just ask. You help me with this? And when I quit for 10 days, I had no... Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. A few weeks back, 10 days ago, I drank a beer. So partying in front of my place and playing guitar and stuff, you know, like I usually do, with my good friend Carmen. Carmen had a bottle of vodka, and I took a couple shots of that, you know. Did a little, you know, smoke like I normally do. And it was all over me. I puked once. That set off a chain reaction of cyclical vomiting, which essentially resulted in me being ambulanced off again. And I stayed overnight, and I puked up so much blood. It scared the living shit out of me. And I thought, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. And so I told them I have a Mallory Weiss tear, and I think I just tore it open again. One of the dangers of that is keep vomiting and tearing it open over and over again until eventually you bleed out down there or something, I guess. Essentially, They sent me home the next morning after having done a bunch of stuff and felt better. Sort of. Not really. A little bit. I told them, like, you're sending me too early. There's nothing more that we can do. So they sent me home. I was back again at night. They did some shit. Sent me home again. And this time I had to protest, man. I said, oh, I can't. Oh, you gotta go home. And it was weird, man, because the doctor was like, oh, we found all kinds of drugs in your system. I said, fucking coke or whatever, the weed. Oh, no, you gotta go home. If he doesn't go home, call the cops. This is a hospital. Barry Memorial used to be good. You suck now. You bet your ass I'll be making a stop there once I fully become... So they sent me back a second time. Third time I came back, I said, man, and I spent like 8 hours waiting in the hospital room in total fucking agony, surrounded by other people in agony. Turns out they only got one goddamn doctor on the shift at any point in time, which is ridiculous. For a hospital that big, the waiting room was packed. People were sleeping on the floors. Fuck, there's people fucking in agony. Fucking cats. I'm doing a podcast. Will you stop it? Podcast. What do I mean? Video. Wouldn't go live with this shit because I might edit that out. Probably leave it in, but. So, if you want to get anything done in this world, you gotta complain till you're blue in the face, apparently. Because, I went in there, and when they called me in, I got the worst, woke bitch in the world, man. Because she was like, okay, and I'm like this, because I'm in total pain, and I'm hiding in the desk, and she's the first thing out of her fucking mouth. And this is like a preparation nurse, right? She preps you for fucking shit, and then the doctor comes in after, right? And she goes, Sir, you're melodramatic. What drugs did you do? And I look up at her, and I just blasted her right in the fucking face. What the fuck do you mean, what drugs did I do? And she's like, hey, you don't talk to me like that. And she starts with the finger wagging, you don't do it. I said, bitch, this is the drugs I do. And I put my fucking prescription pill bottle, where is it? I put that on there. Pow. Well, you don't talk to me like that or you go home. I said, bitch, get the fuck out of this fucking office. Give me some... I went off. I kind of went off on her, but I shouldn't have been. Calm down after, Because when I'm in that place, I hate it. But anyways, I was very... difficult patient, I guess you could say. I said, I want my damn pink lady, I want my rehydrating popsicle, I want this fucking thick water, And eventually they gave me the pink lady, and they gave me some other shit. I think it was fucking dandelion, I don't remember what. Oh, they gave me that shit, and that was like fucking, can I have some more? No! It was fucking, it was kind of cool, actually. It was like a little bit of a trip. There's something to throw at these cats. Empty cigarette pack. Knock it off! Yeah, now, of course, they're playing with the cigarette. Anyways, so basically, pardon me. So basically, they finally fixed it. I came out of the hospital, and once again, I had an epiphany of a spiritual experience, and they almost took me. But things just got really crazy. I I fucking stopped drinking. 10 days ago that happened, and I stopped for 10 days. And I got so crystal clear in my head. And I saw a couple of videos. I'll leave links to them in the description. The videos that I saw that triggered me and sent me. One of them basically explained that we are living in a simulation and that we control the simulation. It's not the other way around. The world does not happen to us. We happen to the world. We just don't know it. And every seed you sow, like let's say for example, you're really, really pissed off at someone, want to beat them up, and you go and smash their face. You're sowing a seed. And it's going to grow no matter if it's a good seed or a bad seed. So now you smashed up this guy and you feel pretty good about it, like you got a revenge or whatever. But what you did was basically plant a seed for someone else to come and fuck with you. Do you see what I'm saying? You know that old saying that there's always someone a badder ass than you are? Well, that's fucking true. And as long as you keep feeding into that whole vibration, that's what you're going to attract. It's all about how you perceive everything, right? If you know that you're the architect of this world and nothing can harm you because it's all bullshit, it's all assimilation, and you're in control of it, it's like a video game, what ends up happening is you let go. You let go of your anger, your vehemence, your what's the word? I've been up a while. You let go of your attachment to this world. You see it for what it is. A simulation in which you're in control of it. Once you let everything go, you get to a point where you just don't give a shit. You're not going. You stop chasing shit. Stop going out and get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, and go to bed fucking at a certain hour, wake up a certain hour. It's like a routine that you repeat every day, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday you go crazy. You stop that because you don't need to do it anymore. Shit just comes to you. You say to yourself, I could really use some new drapes, And then you just, it'll come to me. I'll find some somewhere. And then you forget about it. And a day or two later, you find some fucker will call you up. Hey, listen, I was just cleaning up. I got some drapes. It's like synchronicity, but it's not. It's you controlling your reality. It's you planting seeds. Right? That's what you're doing. You're planting a seed and it grows. And but you're not out there, running around trying to find seeds to plant. No. You see what I'm saying? It comes to you. You don't have to search for things anymore. And as a result of that, it's like when you finally get it, when it finally clicks. All the hair stands up on you and the angels are singing in your ears and you're like, hallelujah, Jesus, I figured it out. And it's so fucking easy to get into that headset once you figure that part out. But it's the getting there that's the hard part. And this is why we have all the suffering and shit like that, right? This is why we go through all this crap. When you look up to the sky and go, God, why are you doing this to me? He's not doing it to you. We are doing it to ourselves. That's the sad fact of it. Once you wake up to that, oh my God, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But the suffering part is necessary. It has to be like that. It's the only way it can be like that. It's the only way that we can wake up for real and realize our full potential, our full, claim our birthright, our full Godhead, our full Christ consciousness. That's the only way to do it, is through suffering. When they say in the Bible that Jesus Christ died for our sins, in order to become Christ-like, we have to die. And I don't mean physical death. I'm talking about the death of, for want of a better term, the ego. The death of that little negative voice inside your head that goes, that'll never work, you're fucking shit, you'll never amount to nothing, what the hell are you even doing? Why the fuck did you do that? You're stupid. What the hell are you? She doesn't like you, she fucking would never like a guy like you, etc., etc., ad nauseum. Now I know there's been a lot of videos lately, especially in the last week, it's been crazy, of people waking up. And this is the way you wake up, is you just let go of all that shit. In my case, it still is an ongoing battle with that fucking little devil on the shoulder voice. That's giving me a hassle, and the only reason it's giving me a hassle is because I've been approaching it the wrong way. Well, the other day I was up for 3 days, and the longer you stay up, the more you can hear them. I've been up for a while. I did actually sleep about 2 hours last night, but I'm trying my best to stay up because I know I can feel there's another wave coming, right? And this time I want to when the wave hits, I got some work to do. Some serious work. Because while most of you that are awake, I got and quit the cigarettes too. That's another thing. See, when the wave hits, it's easier to connect to the higher realms, the higher beings, the higher vibration, however you want to call it or perceive it, if you're sleep deprived. Now, I don't know why that is. I think that the ego does not work too good under sleep deprivation. It gets scared. And especially, my God, this is crazy. Just the other night, 2 nights ago, they opened a portal in my village. Because one of the things I asked them for was a sleepover. And they do have ships. Not these UFO, well actually some of them are actually that, but you'll pardon me. Hope I'm not coming out freaking cold. I don't usually get them, but when I do get them, they're the worst ones in the world that I get. I don't just get a fucking passing shit. I'm in bed for like 3 days or whatever. Anyways, fuck that. Essentially, a few days ago, as you, all of you chosen know, some shit happened. The spiritual realm was abuzz because someone broke that barrier. For the first time in I've said too much. Anyways, let's just suffice it to say that a portal was opened. And I was in communication the whole time with them. And usually when they want me to do something, like I'll be like, okay, where do I go? And I'll say that. And they said, but the thing is, discernment. I have a tough time telling the difference between their voice and the voice of that little stupid devil on the shoulder, right? Because the devil on the shoulder, or in other words, your ego, the other part of you that's responsible for all that negative talk, your dark side, let's call it what it is. Some of you might call it Satan. That thing does not want us to wake up. It does not want us to reconnect with Source. It is petrified that it will cease to exist, when actually the opposite is true. It'll just merge with us and we'll have complete control of it. So right now it has control of us. And that's why we got wars, and that's why we got murderers, serial killers, and all this fucking baby rapers. All this shit. It's that ego narcissistic bullshit thing that's in here, amongst other reasons. But that's the major reason. The catalyst, shall we say, for all the negative experiences that we experience. In order to bypass that fucking thing, we just basically got to tell it to shut the fuck up. I'm in charge, you're not. And when you say that shit, it gets scared. And it will do anything it can do to thwart you from waking up, from becoming the Source. So when I went out and they said, go down by the water, what's the first thing that little voice said? But it was still me attached to that little voice. I thought it was me saying it. Oh, the water, yeah. Well, I almost drowned in March. And I think it was evil demons that pushed me in there, but I might have just fallen out of the tree, climbing a tree like an idiot. I think I'm a boy. I'm a boy trapped in man body. Went climbing trees since I was a kid. I never fell out of one before, but I sure did that, and I almost drowned. So they said water, and I was like, no, you guys come over here, you know, trying to get them to come to where I'm at instead of me going to where they're at, you know. And so I went to the park, and they were there in the park, but they weren't there physically. But I could see them in patterns and stuff talking to me, and I talked to them for a while and whatever, and then I turned to go, you know, and well, I guess you guys aren't showing up physical or whatever. No, it wasn't a disappointment. I wasn't disappointed at all. It was just whatever. It's all good. Glass is half full as always. And I turned around and started to go, and then I look up in the sky, and there's the fucking portal way the fuck over there by the water where they told me to go. And I said, holy shit, I better... And then disappeared. I said, God damn. Oh, well, you know. And then the next night, happened again. They told me, yeah, go. And this time it was really urgent. It was like, in my ear, go, go, go. It was like a high-pitched, that's when you know they're, and yeah, fucking hair's all standing up. All right, I'll go, fuck, I'll go right now. See this? It's that government shit. I know it sucks. I still relit it like an idiot. These are the kind of things we have to get our fucking our shit together with, you know. Let's put that out. I don't think I want to smoke any more of that. So anyways, that is going on, and I'm standing out fucking warm and hot and being like hugged by like this. You see? You see that? I don't know if you guys can... Wait a minute. Well, you can't really see it, but... all the hair standing up all on end. I felt like a fucking lightning rod. So, I went out of the house, and this time I was listening very carefully. And the voice was like, you should go this way. No. They said, go this way. And they said, go cross the bridge. Cross the bridge. And the way my little shish flat town is laid out, it's like a, you know, it's got these, it's got a long road that goes this way over a bridge, and it goes that way. There's another bridge that goes that way. They said, go this way. And so I went that way towards the grocery store, which is like a good, I don't know, 10, 15 minute walk or something. And I said, keep going past the grocery store. Okay, so I'm walking past the grocery store. And there's just next to the grocery store, there's like a school bus depot thing. I kind of look over, and there's like, the lights are on one of the school buses. I'm like, could they have fucking hijacked a school bus? Maybe they're going to meet me in the school bus. But it wasn't fucking, it was that yeah, stop here, stop here. I was like, there's no way they would have me stop there. There's fucking cameras everywhere. And I kept walking. And this thing was, that ego thing was trying to make me stop in all kinds of places. And I did stop once. It was like, stop. And I realized, that wasn't them. That was that ego. Why would I stop here? Like, you know what I mean? It happened a couple of times that it was trying to get me to stop. I only actually stopped once, I think. And it was a great walk though. It was like 2 in the morning or something like that, you know, and it was a fine thing. I enjoyed the walk thoroughly. And then and I walked a long time. I was gone for about 2 hours, I guess. And I got to this point where there was this like bridge over like another, like, I won't call it a river, but it's like a sort of a river. And I heard them distinctly, and I knew it was them, say stop. And I stopped. And when I stopped, I was just waiting around, you know. What you guys, what are you doing? I'm waiting. And all of a sudden, you know, and they didn't say anything, like, while I was standing there, you know. And all of a sudden, the wind starts up, right? And when, it sort of manifested something similar in Montreal back in 1990, 90 or 91, I think it was. And that egg-shaped craft hovered over Montreal for like a fucking 2 hours or something like that. But I got scared and turned the signal off, and they fucking they lost track of me, and then they sent drones down into fucking Place Bonaventure Pool or some shit, or Alexis Neon, or fucking drones are all over. It was a thing. You can look it up. It did actually happen. No, I wasn't nuts. It was on the fucking front page of the goddamn papers. The same kind of thing was happening. The wind was blowing everyone. I was like this, oh yeah, come on, just like last time. And I looked up expecting to see the lights in the clouds, you know, because back then there were no clouds in the sky, and all of a sudden there was clouds. They made a cloud cover, and there was this big fucking thing, and there was drones flying around. I remember very clearly. But this time there was none of that. I was looking up, expecting it to happen, and as I was looking up, expecting it to happen, yeah, come on, give it to me, sock it to me, baby. It stopped. And I said, guys? No answer. I said, guys? No answer. I stood there for a couple more minutes going like, guys? No answer. And I kind of went, and I turned around, started to walk back. And as I was walking back, I bursted into tears. Then I was like this. Why? What did I do wrong? Why? Even it's hard for me to talk about now, like how I felt. I felt despair. I felt abandoned. I felt like I did something wrong to offend them or something, because they said they were going to come, and then they didn't come. They didn't come. And I was walking, and I was like, why? What did I do wrong? And I just started crying like a little kid. Like a little kid crying, tears streaming down my face. What did I do wrong? Why did you come? Where are you? And they freaked. Real tears, see? Not a joke. Not a joke. Being chosen. Not a joke. They flipped out. They were like, Sean, calm down. Okay, it was just a test. And you passed with flying colors. I was like, okay. Thank you. Thank you for testing me like that. Thank you. Thank you for talking to me again. I thought you had abandoned me. They see every tear we shed in heaven. They see it. And they weep with us. They don't like to see us cry. Well, now they're fucked because now I know how to get their attention. You know what I'm saying? Discernment. The test was because I fucked up the portal. They said go that way. I went the opposite way. Because I thought there was a trap. I thought it was just a fucking stupid devil on my shoulder talking. I thought, that's not them. They wouldn't tell me to go near water after what happened back in March. No, they would. Because the main thing, one of the main things that we have to do is not be scared. Fear will push the whole deal. That's just the facts of it. And with so many people waking up all at the same time, oh yeah, you bet your ass we got to not have no fear about this whole thing. And also, it's also good that so many of us are waking up and making videos because we can all share our experiences and see how similar I guess they are to each other or whatever. But discernment, that's why they tested me like that. They had to make sure that the next time that they come that I have no doubt and no hesitation. Don't try and second guess shit all the time and shit like that. And they said I'd pass with flying colors. And then I came home and they were all over me and I was exhausted and I was ready to slip into oblivion and have them pull me out all partying like last time. And I heard the beat. I said, yeah, let's go. Just as I'm starting to drift off to sleep and they're starting to grab me, the cat knocks some shit over and boosts me out of. Woke up like, you fucking cat. But that's also a test. Because I got a short fuse. That's another thing I got to work on. There's many things I have to work on. But I know that it's all ego-based. And if I deprive myself of sleep long enough, I slip right back into the whole vibe, baby. And it's like nothing on earth. And those of you that have been in that state of consciousness know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, that was long. So glad that you stick around and listen while I unload the truck like that. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to this whole thing. This whole thing got my head all twisted, but in a good way. Because now I want for nothing. Now I don't even think about shit like, oh, what I'm going to do next month. I just have to ask and I will receive it. That's it. No effort involved. I run this shit. This shit don't run me. I run it. Facts. I sow that seed. That's right. And while a lot of you chosen, use those of you that have been in that state of consciousness, you know that that's when you manifest, when your manifestation strength is at its peak. That's why the government wants you asleep at a certain hour every night like a school kid. There's your reason. They don't want just doing that. They know. They know. They also know their time is done because we're waking up to it. Once we wake up to it, you can't unlearn what you've learned. You can't unsee what you see, man. It's not possible. You can't go back. Oh, you can, but you can't forget. You know, I could go back and get drunk every day again and just drug all the fucking hell out of like I was 10 days ago. But that'll just land me in a coffin. You know? Won't make me forget. And there'll be another 1,000 or whatever years, 5,000 years to the last reset. What they're gonna use this time, fucking, I think they said fire. I don't know, man. But fuck, if this fucking fails, this place is done. Alright? I'm gonna goosebumps. Do you see them now? Maybe you can see them now. I still can't see them. Back up. There we go. They stood right the fuck up when I said that. We are the architects. All of us are. Every human being on earth is creating this reality as we speak. by their thoughts, deeds, and actions, but they don't know it. But as chosen, we know it. And while you guys, well, most of yous, I would imagine like a 99.9% of yous, might be thinking about using that state of consciousness to achieve things like, you know, getting a better job, getting a better life, getting a better house, stuff like that. My situation is a little bit different. I was sort of given a crash course. And now the only thing that I want to manifest is bringing up there, down here. That's it, baby. But in order to do that, guess who I have to become? Christ. Not Jesus Christ. That's actually a guy. That guy did exist. He still exists as the guy. We don't lose our... oh God, that's another video altogether, that one. But I want one thing, and one thing only, and that's to be the character of Christ. To be Christ made flesh on earth. There, I said it. And I will be, because I run this shit. I've done sowed that seed a long time ago, baby. And I've proven it to myself now, over the last 10 days, over and over and over again. I have manifested more in the last 10 days just by doing nothing than I've done all year. By chasing shit. I ain't chasing shit no more, baby. You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of you might think this is a bit of an unorthodox video for someone who's chosen. But it is what it is, man. You can see that, can't you? Keep your happy thoughts. Love everyone. As I love all of you. Without condition. This is the first, I don't know which channel I'm putting this up on. Oh, I know. Overgiver. My new musical project. Dedicated to exactly this. And possibly also to cat videos. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they are quite active. I love you all. From the bottom of my heart. And my love is unconditional. I feel so fucking good right now. And all the hairs are standing up. I hope I can stay up. I know this is going to be a big wave coming. And I want to catch it. Hope I can stay up. You guys pray for me to stay up. Don't wreck the place. Oh, cats. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, man. Peace out. I love you all. Stay safe.